Have you ever felt like your body is changing, even though you still keep your daily routine? Maybe when you walk up the stairs, your legs suddenly feel heavier, or when you stand up from a chair, you need to lean on your hands. Something that never happened before. A bag that used to be easy to carry now makes you stop and rest. These changes come silently, gently, and sometimes you tell yourself, it must be because of old age. But that's not entirely true. Age may be a factor, but it's not a verdict. In many cases, muscle weakness, a feeling of constant fatigue, or a gradual loss of initiative in daily life are not because you are getting older. They are because your body is lacking something that seems small but has a huge impact. Essential nutrients that your body used to produce easily, but over time they gradually become depleted without you even realizing it. In today's video, we'll explore the science behind the decline in muscle strength in people over. More importantly, you'll learn how one small change, one simple addition, can help you regain your energy, your flexibility, and most of all, your sense of control over your life. Because if you're looking to live a stronger, freer, more active life, even after 60, then this journey is for you, and it starts now. According to statistics from leading health organizations, nearly 80% of people over 60 are deficient in at least one of the 6 essential nutrients for muscle and energy. What is more worrying is that most do not realize what they are lacking. There are no immediate obvious signs, just a feeling of weakness, more fatigue, slower movement, and sometimes a loss of initiative in simple daily tasks. We often think that this is the natural law of aging, but the truth is, many manifestations often attributed to aging originate from nutritional deficiencies that have been silently present for many years. The body no longer produces enough energy. The muscles are no longer properly nourished. The nervous system no longer transmits signals as smoothly as before. This is not an irreversible problem. On the contrary, with just a few small adjustments to your daily supplement regimen, you can feel the difference: deeper sleep, fewer cramps, a more confident walk, and most importantly, a renewed sense of well-being from within. And this is where you will discover the important thing. Age is not the reason for your weakness. It is the deficiency that you never noticed. When you know the real cause, you will take back control of your body instead of letting your body dictate your lifestyle. This is the time to start making changes. So what exactly is your body lacking? After age 60, there are 6 nutrients that play a crucial role in maintaining muscle strength, energy, and endurance. Unfortunately, these are the 6 that are most likely to decline with age. First is coenzyme Q10, an enzyme that helps produce energy in each muscle cell, but decreases as you age, especially if you're taking cholesterol-lowering medications. Next is vitamin D, which is not only good for your bones but also keeps your muscles in balance, working smoothly. Vitamin B12 acts as a conductor between your nervous system and your muscles. If you're deficient, you may experience shaky hands, weak legs, or slower reflexes. Vitamin C not only supports immunity, but also keeps collagen, the building block of muscle, strong. Fifth is magnesium, a mineral that supports muscle relaxation, deep sleep, and recovery after exercise. And finally, creatine, a nutrient that seems like it's only for athletes, is actually incredibly effective for older adults in maintaining muscle and increasing strength. We'll dive into each nutrient in a bit. The important thing is, you don't need to supplement them all at once. Just understanding their functions, recognizing the signs of deficiency, and choosing the right one for you right now is a strong start. Think of each cell in your body as a car, and to get it moving, it needs fuel. That fuel is ATP, the energy your muscles need to function. But to make ATP, your body needs a special catalyst, coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10 for short. CoQ10 acts as a biological spark plug, kickstarting the energy production process inside the mitochondria, which are where ATP is produced for the entire body. When you're young, you have plenty of CoQ10, but after age 40, your natural CoQ10 levels begin to decline. And by age 60, your levels can drop by as much as 40. And if you're taking statins, a common cholesterol-lowering drug, the bad news is that statins can inhibit the synthesis of CoQ10, causing your energy levels to plummet even faster. CoQ10 deficiency doesn't just make you feel tired. It also causes muscle weakness, soreness after exercise, and a feeling that you can't recover even after enough rest. Many people describe it as strangely tired, lacking energy from within. And that's where CoQ10. Most experts recommend 100 to 300 mg per day, especially if you're taking statins. And ubiquinol, an activated form of CoQ10, has been shown to be better absorbed and more effective than the regular form. Starting with CoQ10 can be the first step toward rebooting your body's energy engine. And when your energy is restored, not only will you feel less tired, but your steps and movements will feel more sure and energized. When it comes to vitamin D, most of us think of bones. But the truth is, vitamin D does more than just keep bones strong. It also plays a vital role in maintaining muscle strength and coordination, especially after age 60. In the body, muscles have special receptors for vitamin D. These receptors help muscles perform precise movements and respond quickly to signals from the nervous system. When vitamin D is deficient, these receptors weaken, and as a result, you are more likely to lose your balance, walk unsteadily, and even increase your risk of falling, one of the leading causes of loss of independence in the elderly. Not stopping there, vitamin D also directly affects mitochondria, the place where energy is produced for muscle cells. Research shows that when the body lacks vitamin D, the ability to produce energy in the muscles is significantly reduced. As a result, your muscles shrink, you lose strength more quickly when exercising, and your ability to recover from muscle fatigue is also reduced. Many experts recommend that people over 60 should supplement 800 to 2000 IU per day, especially if you have little sun exposure, have dark skin, or have chronic diseases. Vitamin D3, called calciferol, is the most easily absorbed and effective form compared to D2. A simple blood test can tell you how much you are lacking. But one thing is for sure, if you want steady legs, flexible movements, and a clear mind, vitamin D is a factor you cannot ignore. Have you ever felt a slight tremor in your legs when you stand for a long time? Or felt unusually weak even when you're not doing anything strenuous? Many people think it's due to aging, but one of the most overlooked causes is an extremely important nutrient. Vitamin B12 plays a central role in maintaining a healthy nervous system, specifically by helping signals from the brain to the muscles accurately and promptly. If you're deficient in B12, those signals are slowed down or even not transmitted at all. As a result, you may feel off balance, have trouble walking, have slow reflexes, or feel numb in your limbs, all of which can seriously impact your ability to move and perform daily activities. The problem is, the ability to absorb B12 decreases dramatically with age. The stomachs of older people produce less acid, which is necessary for the absorption of B12 from food. Not only that, if you are taking diabetes medications like metformin, or antacids like PPIs, both of which interfere with B12 absorption. The simple solution is to choose more easily absorbed forms of B12, such as sublingual tablets or nasal sprays. These forms bypass the digestive system and go straight into the bloodstream, making them more effective for older adults. The standard dose is 2.4 mg a day, but many experts recommend taking higher doses, 25 to 50 mg a day, initially to quickly restore blood B12 levels. And if you want to keep your muscles responsive, your limbs from shaking, your memory sharp, B12 is the bridge you need to protect today. When it comes to vitamin C, most people only think of increasing resistance and preventing colds. But few people know that vitamin C is actually a fundamental factor in maintaining muscle strength, especially for people over 60 years old. The reason is very simple. For your muscles to function healthily and durably, they need a supporting skeleton. That is collagen. Collagen is not only found in the skin, but is also a core component in tendons, ligaments, muscle tissue, and joints. And to produce and maintain a strong collagen structure, the body cannot lack vitamin C. Vitamin C activates enzymes that help synthesize and stabilize collagen, thereby helping muscle fibers to be more flexible, recover faster after exercise, and have less injury. In particular, as you age, the ability to produce natural collagen decreases significantly, so the support of vitamin C becomes even more essential. In addition, vitamin C is also involved in the production of carnitine, a messenger that helps transport fat into the mitochondria to be converted into energy. A lack of vitamin C can cause this process to stagnate, leading to fatigue, reduced endurance, and longer recovery times after light activity. The minimum recommended daily intake for older adults is 200 to 400 mg, which is higher than the recommended daily intake. You can get it from foods like bell peppers, kiwis, strawberries, oranges, or through supplements if needed. If you find yourself getting tired easily, having muscle pain, or recovering slowly from simple tasks like going to the grocery store or cleaning the house, your muscles may be crying out for help due to a lack of vitamin C, and that can be changed. If you often get cramps at night, feel tight in your calves for no reason, or wake up tired despite getting enough sleep, it's possible that your body is lacking in magnesium. This is one of the most essential minerals, but also the most overlooked, especially in older adults. Magnesium participates in more than 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including extremely important functions such as helping muscles contract and relax properly, transmitting nerve signals accurately, stabilizing the heart rate, and especially creating ATP, the source of life energy for cells. In other words, without enough magnesium, your body is like a car running out of gas. It has machinery, but it doesn't operate efficiently. The problem is, magnesium is easily depleted over time. Many common medications in older adults, such as diuretics, blood pressure medications, or gastric acid inhibitors, PPIs, can reduce magnesium absorption or cause the body to excrete too much magnesium in the urine. As a result, your body is deficient without you even knowing it. Symptoms of magnesium deficiency are not always obvious. It can be as simple as a persistent feeling of fatigue, mild anxiety, poor sleep, or even an irregular heartbeat. To supplement, experts often recommend 310 free. Magnesium glycerinate is preferred because it is easily absorbed, gentle on the stomach, and does not cause diarrhea like other forms. Magnesium is not a quick fix, but if you take it regularly, you will feel a clear change. Less muscle tension, deeper sleep, more mental clarity, and more energy every day. When hearing about creatine, many people immediately think of bodybuilders or young people working out at the gym. But the truth is, creatine is not just for the young and athletic. It is a silent but powerful assistant for people over 60 who want to maintain muscle strength and independence in their daily activities. Creatine is a natural compound in the body that acts as an extra battery to help muscles create energy quickly during activities that require immediate strength, such as getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or keeping balance while walking. After the age of 60, the amount of creatine stored in the muscles decreases significantly, causing you to quickly tire when exercising, recover slowly, and easily lose muscle mass. Studies have shown that when older adults supplement with creatine, combined with light exercise like walking or resistance bands, they can increase lean muscle mass, significantly improve strength in both arms and legs, and reduce the risk of falls. A common dosage is 3 and 5 g of creatine monohydrate per day, taken consistently. Some people may use a loading phase of 20 g a day in small doses for the first 5-7 days to see results more quickly, then switch to a maintenance dose. Creatine monohydrate is popular, safe, and has been thoroughly studied for decades. Most importantly, creatine is not just a muscle-building supplement, it's a solution to help you regain control of your movements. If you've ever felt like you're not as strong as you used to be, creatine can be the first step to reversing that feeling by rebuilding your muscle foundation from the inside out. Strength, energy, and independence, 3 things that seem to fade with time, are actually not inevitable with aging. In many cases, you are not weakening because you are getting older, but because your body is lacking essential nutrients to maintain vitality from within. CoQ10, the ignition source for cellular energy. Vitamin D keeps every step steady. Vitamin B12 ensures the nervous system and muscles coordinate smoothly. Vitamin C strengthens muscle structure and endurance. Magnesium helps muscles relax, recover, and sleep deeply. And creatine restores hidden strength that is being forgotten. This is not a vague promise. This is the result of dozens of scientific studies. Thousands of people have experienced and felt the change, thanks to just one small step: supplementing the right substance, at the right time, in the right way. So what is the next step? Start with yourself. This week, pick one of the 6 nutrients you suspect you may be lacking. Do your research, consult your doctor if necessary, and start experimenting. You don't have to do it all at once. Small changes can make a big difference. Observe your body, measure how you feel, and you'll see, day by day, your strength returns, your energy rises, and your independence, something you thought was gone, comes back, step by step with you. Age may add years, but you decide how you live those years. And it starts today.